right, I'm home. Daddy's home. Maybe not.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Bobbie.
How'd you?
Oh, hey, fine. What brings you by here?
An emergency over at General.
Involving Tanya? She all right?
No, relax. Tanya's okay.
Where's Barbara?
About to wake up any minute, starving, so I heated up her formula.
So what happened?
There's an epidemic, a flu epidemic over at General. Half the staff is out. So Tanya got called in to help because her replacement called in with the flu.
So Tanya's working.
She has a session with a former patient.
Well, couldn't they find somebody else to replace her?
Apparently not.
Well, then they should have canceled the appointment.
I don't mind babysitting.
No, but that is not it, see?
As a matter of fact, I hope to be doing a lot more of this once Tanya goes back to work.
Yeah, don't wait by the phone.
What do you mean?
Well, because Tanya's not going to go to work anytime soon.
Why not?
Because it's too early.
For who?
For all of us.
That's news to Tanya.
I don't want her resuming her job. Got it?
Ever?
If that's what it takes, yeah.
Tony, doesn't Tanya have anything to say about this?
She feels exactly the same way I feel about it. So it's simple.
Look again, Tony.
Are you telling me that she wanted to go back to work today?
Well, I think that's something you and Tanya are going to have to talk about, but yes, I think she did.
And that's ridiculous because her job is taking care of her baby.
You're serious?
Yeah, you're damn right I'm serious.
I don't believe I'm hearing this.
Wait,
you?
Oh, now wait, am I wrong because I expect my wife to act like a mother?
Tony, how would you feel if in 25 or 30 years, little BJ's husband decides to try and tie her to her apron strings?
That's different. It's real different.
Like mother, like daughter.
What about the formula?
What about it?
It's half empty. It's supposed to be a full bottle for Barbara.
Yeah, this is all the formula that we had in the house.
I can't believe that Tanya would let something like that slip by.
Tony, come on. She was concerned about her patient.
What about her daughter's nourishment?
She had formula at the top of her grocery list, so she was called into the hospital unexpectedly. She didn't have time to go grocery shopping.
So Barbara just goes hungry, is that it?
No, so I called the store. They're delivering it this afternoon.
Yeah, no thanks to Tanya.
Barbara Jean is going to have her normal feeding at her normal time. Are you satisfied?
No, not by a long shot, because that is exactly my reason why she shouldn't go back to work.
I think your wife is perfectly capable of handling a family and a career. And frankly, Tony, I'm beginning to see a side of you that I never dreamed existed.
Well, get used to it. I'm a parent and things change, you know?
You and Tony are also role models for your little daughter. She's going to be heavily influenced by your attitudes. I mean, the surest way to stifle that little baby is to try and...
Bobbie, I am not stifling anybody.
Well, then wake up, honey. Take a look around. A woman's place is anywhere she chooses to hang her hat. And then I woke up. The last thing that I remember was that stranger from my dream, my photograph, hovering over me. The most terrifying dream I've ever had in my life. Who was that man? Why does he haunt me, Duke?
Amelia, please, don't let yourself get carried away by some nightmare.
But I don't think it was a dream. I lived it 4 years ago, right?
No, you're letting your imagination get the better of you.
And you're treating me like a child.
Calm down.
I am not some fragile doll that you can just shatter with one swipe of your hand.
I know exactly what you are.
You think I'm still sick, don't you? You think that I'm going to go off the deep end at any moment.
No.
My life went to pieces 4 years ago. Now, I have picked up every single one of them and I've put them back in its place.
I realize that.
Then act like it.
What do you want me to do?
Tell me everything that happened that night. Why did I have a nervous breakdown? What caused me to go over the edge like that?
I'm not going into that.
Why not?
All I can say is go back to the convent, Camellia. Forget that night. The whole thing is history, and no good will come from resurrecting any of it, believe me.
That's what Father said.
And listen to him.
I can't.
You have to.
How can I devote my life to God with this mystery in my past? Duke, don't you understand? I can't possibly face the future unless I understand what brought me here. Now you have the answers, and I'm begging you to please tell me. What happened that night? Who was the bearded man that was with us the night that I had my breakdown? That looked so much like that prisoner in the newspaper.
I promised your father I would never discuss him with you.
Why? Why would Father ask you to make such a promise, Duke? What are you trying to hide from me?
You have to take our word on it, Camellia. We are doing what is best for everyone.
Can't I decide what's best for me?
Not in this.
I am a grown woman. I am capable of making my own decisions. I demand you and Father let me do so.
I'm sorry, Camellia. I want you to do yourself a big favor and forget about the whole thing. The whole thing is history, and no good will come from reliving it.
I'll be the judge of that.
Go back to the convent. Let us live our lives in peace. Well, I have your work assignment. This better be good. You pulled kitchen duty. What? You're going to be working in a very special area. Where? A section of the kitchen where the food for the warden and the office staff is prepared. I couldn't do a better job myself. Yeah, thought you'd like it. Right, I can't wait. You know, kind of dish up a little something special for our friends.
Formula, I presume.
Yeah.
Glad you could drop it by.
Well, I just remembered after my last appointment.
Yeah, first things first.
Ran to the store immediately as soon as I remembered.
I hope I didn't inconvenience you.
No, I had a couple of unfinished papers I left on the desk. I think they'll be okay. I'm going to go into the kitchen.
Don't bother.
Why not?
Because Bobbie thought to call the store and she had some formula sent over.
Oh, she did. Great. So Barbara's been fed?
Yeah, she's not going to go hungry today.
Oh, where is Bobbie?
She's at home, I hope.
Oh, I got to call her and thank her for it.
For what, doing your job for you?
I made a mistake.
Yeah, by bothering to come here at all, is that what you mean?
Forgetting the formula.
Hey, it's just your daughter. It's not a big deal, you know?
Wait a minute. Don't you think you're overreacting to
No, I don't. Now, what if Bobbie didn't think to call the store and have some formula sent over?
Well, then she could have bundled Barbara up, taken her to the store, and bought the formula herself.
That is not the point.
The point is that Barbara is always well taken care of.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Wait a minute. I don't deserve this.
Are you bored having a daughter? Is that it?
Of course not. I love her very much.
Then why'd you go back to work the first chance you got?
The hospital called. There was an emergency.
Oh, well, I'm so glad it was an emergency, because otherwise you might have had to volunteer.
Wait a minute. Time out. Can you please explain to me exactly why you're so upset?
Yeah, no one and nothing is more important than our daughter.
And I agree.
Fine, and that includes your precious little work.
I know. I love Barbara very much. I just wanted to go back to work, that's all. Is that so awful?
What about us having a big family?
I still want that.
We're going to sandwich it in between patients?
Oh, we do it the other way around. Family is the most important thing to me.
It wasn't today.
I apologize for forgetting that formula.
Yeah, but what happens if you get distracted again? Is that going to happen all the time?
My job is not a distraction. It's a necessity for me. And all I want to do is go back to work part-time.
No.
You don't even approve of that?
Babies need their mothers. If the mother isn't there full-time, then she's not a very good mother. Simple.